Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round 2 of 30 for the 2023 NSCA Fastenal Cup Series season. We go from the high banks of Daytona to the rough, flat surface of Auto Club Speedway at night. Yeah, that's a dead meme. Anyways, only 38 cars entered the race, so everybody was able to make the race. So Robert Dobbs and Sador Keen's seasons officially start tonight. Hunter Kiro and his twin sister Lana actually take over the front row. Sean English in second. Dylan Maddox picking up where his teammate Harold McGranger picked off or was able to left off last week at Daytona, as Harold McGranger was able to take the checkered flag in a stunning race to the yellow flag, if I recall correctly, due to the fact that the caution came out due to another driver having lost an engine with just a couple laps remaining. Darren Arnstruff, an impressive qualifying run in fifth. Then you have Dylan Kenningberg up there in seventh. Harold McGranger starting off eighth. Tyler Blade Runner and Robert Dobbs making up for lost time at Daytona by qualifying in 10th. 80 laps here, just like it was at Daytona, should be an interesting day as the field paces through 3 and 4. Getting ready to get going here. The Kiro twins. English, Maddox, and Arnstruff the top 5. So we get set to go racing. Green flag is out. We are underway at Auto Club. And English gets an early jump and will take the lead coming off of turn number 2. Here comes Arnstruff now side by side with Kiro as they go down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, Kenningberg side by side with Kiro for fourth. The field fans out through 3 and 4. So we complete the first lap, and oh wait, there's English. Yeah, he was definitely ahead of the rest of the field there. 4 wide for fourth place, as here comes Keshiel with a push from Krigo and the 13 down the back straightaway for the second time of 80. Very bumpy and rough surface here at Auto Club. That doesn't stop these drivers from taking it full throttle. Grego trying to get side by side with McGranger as they rocket down to turn 1 for the third time. Meanwhile, Keene getting a push from Dobbs, both trying to make a run up to the front. They are 3, sometimes 4 wide, as a little bit of contact further back between Evans, Ross, and looks like the 83 of Richards. English still leading. Looks like that may have been Amy Walsh at the tail end of the field there. Yes, it is. Oh, so close as they go through turns 1 and 2. Just how fast are they going? Just a casual 188 miles an hour exiting the corner. For, I think that's Alana Keschel we were on board with. Well, not on board with, but focused on. Yeah. Crago still looking to the inside of McGranger. Now here comes McGranger to the inside of English for the lead. Heflin now looking to the inside of Crago as he's side by side with Keshiel. Oh, someone's actually lost touch with the field here, and it's oh, it's Lamas. Lamas with a rare issue early on in a race. As we see McGranger picking up where he left off at Daytona and now leading the field off of turn number 4. Driver, we didn't talk about much at Daytona. Jensen Noman now leading that inside lane. He's going to try and make it 3 wide for the lead. And he's going to clear McGranger and English with a push from Evans Ross right behind him. Now he goes up to get in line in front of McGranger. McGranger and English make contact down the back straightaway going into turn 3. Luckily, they're able to keep it going straight. And now here comes Evans Ross as Merzlak and Richards both on the apron. As they make a charge for the lead here off of turn number 4. 4 wide as they come across the start-finish line to complete lap 6. And it's hard to tell who led that lap. I guess we'll find out next time the scoring pylon scrolls around. Scoring pylon? I mean the ticker. We might not, though, as field really getting aggressively close to each other as they come down the back straightaway. As now it is Dylan with the lead, and now here comes Ilana Kiro with push from Cody Hayner. Never thought you'd see pack racing at Auto Club, huh? 5 wide, meanwhile, as I say that. Ooh, and there's contact, and they're in the wall! A big wreck in turn 1, going into turn 2. Multiple drivers involved. We'll have to get a replay of just who all was there. Lana Kiro leading the field back as they race back to the flag. Hayner in second. Ray Takeda and Mikey Willard side by side as they come off of turn 3 and 4. And Takeda's going to get it. And Henson Jr. actually edges out Mikey Willard at the line. Doesn't look like anybody is too damaged. I mean, there's a ton of damage on 84 you saw there. As we were focused on him for a brief moment. Gonna have to go back, and yeah, there you see the damage on the front end of that 84 car. Gonna have to go back and look at that to see what all transpired. So they were 5 wide here. And yeah, just like 37, 83, and 80 got together. And unfortunately, 3 cars fitting into one space. Not going to work. And unfortunately, Merzlak just wrong place, wrong time. He gets clipped in the rear end. Looks like Ilana, Erica Reinhardt also got just a tap in the door from both the 83 and 80 there. 2, Ryan Vaughn gets collected. Evans Ross, nowhere to go. Same with RJ Bishop. They actually both go down the track. Granger may have gotten involved. Ricky Foxon tried to shoot the middle, but unfortunately that closed up by, see, Sefi Plaxco. Just nowhere to go as the 37 comes back down. Same thing for Ricky Foxon. Robert Dobbs tries to shoot the gap, but unfortunately the 77's right there, and 77 was slowing up. Ooh, and English just hit last minute contact there, and the 15. Nowhere to go for him. Same thing with the 84. So whatever issue Lamas had at the start of this race, he's able to get it. He's able to gain a few spots as he takes desperate action to, or not desperate action, but definitely avoiding action here. As not sure if any of the field actually came down pit road. It looks like some did. Yeah, it looks like the 83, the 84 to 3, 80 and the 15 all being reported as having come down pit road. Obviously to fix that damage that they received in that wreck. So go ahead and accelerate here. as only took us 9 laps to have our first caution of the day. How long will it take to get our second? Will we get our second? Who knows? Kiro, Hayner, Takita, Henson Jr., Willard, and it looks like Stojanovic, and then Sparks, Dylan, Reinhardt, and Maddox, your top 10. As the green flag is back out, we're back underway at Auto Club. Kiro and Hayner both with good starts. Kiro with the slightly better start. They head down to turn 1. Here comes Henson Jr. for third. Henson Jr. was able to get the spot. Here comes Willard on Takita and Stojanovic on Willard. Now Henson Jr. able to take second from Hayner across the line, but he hasn't quite cleared the 0. So they head down in turn 1-2. How will he fare as it's 3 wide? Now 4 wide. With Kiro trying to make a move on Dylan, Stojanovic, and Takita all in one turn. Not able to do it. Actually drops back a little bit. Now they're back down to 3 wide. Now here comes Dylan side by side with Henson Jr. and Hayner for second. Lana Kiro still leading. Four wide, 5 wide as they run through 3 and 4. As it looked like to me, couldn't quite tell who that was on the apron there. Might have been Merzlak again, who despite getting clipped in the rear end is actually still up at the front. Oh, and speaking of getting clipped, once again, contact as they go into turn 1. Hayner's involved, as is Logan Morris. Hunter Kiro there is all. Looks like it's only 3 cars, 4 cars. So we see Nomna also may have been involved. Complete front end of Armstrong ripped off. They once again race back to the line. And it is going to be Ian Wallace that edges out the 7 of Lana Kiro. So now we go ahead and take a look back at what had happened here. Oh, once again, they were 5 wide. Same deal as before, just 3 cars trying to fit into the space of just 1. And, yep. Ooh, and it looks like the 99 of William Montoya also got a piece of that there as he goes sliding. Ooh, hard contact with the outside wall for Montoya. Willard able to slow down in time, still makes contact though, and will make contact again there. And Takita also gets involved there as Bledsoe Barossa racing teammates make contact. Everyone tries to slow up. Now, what happened to Montoya, or not Montoya? No, looks like the 37 just did not slow down or enough and just ass packed the 80 there, who then gets into the back end of the 43, and Nomina comes off the worst of all of that. So yeah, 5 cars involved in this one. As I see the 69 of Morris, 99 of Montoya, both on pit road. Hunter and Nomina, wait, no. Yeah, Willard's on pit road as well as a Sainer, but Nomina and Hunter Kiro not pitting under this caution despite, getting involved. So interesting to note. Oh, issue for some. Oh, McGranger has an issue. Looks like a tire issue is being reported by the game. So he might come down pit road as the field takes the green flag. I'm just going to do that. That way the field stay bunched up. And McGranger's going to drop back here so that way he can get the pit road safely, but everyone can stay bunched up. And the green flag is back out. Ian Wallace leads them down. Kiro, Keshiel, Stojanovic, and Dylan in the top 5 as they cross the line. And immediately, Alana Kiro jumps to the inside. She's going to try and retake the lead from the 12 with a push from Ilana Keshiel as well. Something Ilana and Ilana show? I don't know. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue as well as Dale and Dale's show. Dylan now also trying to make a move for third as they come off of turn number 4. Meanwhile, Craigo way down on the bottom of the track, trying to find some space to move forward. Here comes Robert Dobbs as well. We haven't talked about him much as we see Granger come off of pit road. But Robert Dobbs doing pretty decent, actually. It's a shame he didn't make Daytona. But he's up here in the top 10, able to get some luck with the cycle of the cautions. As we see battle for the lead now. The two Lanas side by side. As now Dylan's going to get greedy and try to go for the lead himself. And in fact, he might actually lead coming across the line. Too close to call. And what's the official order? Not what I was expecting. Okay, so. Alright, so. Dylan now leads. Fedor Keen now battling for second with Craigo and Alana Kiro. Ooh. Wait, hang on. Where'd Llamas come from? He's just made it 4 wide to make it 3 wide for the lead with Henson Jr., his teammate, and Dylan Young. Wow. Wrong Dylan. This is Cole Dylan we're talking about. I was so excited about Llamas actually running up near the front and actually taking the lead that I misnamed the driver. Whoops. Anyways, Cody Llamas is now taking the lead. They are 4 wide, 2 rows deep. This is just asking for another caution based on what we've seen thus far. Kanningberg now takes the lead off of turn 4 with a push from Maddox and will actually lead that lap. Great run from the Canadians. We see the 29 of Max O'Quinn. New sponsorship from Delta after his decent run at Daytona. He now takes the lead off of turn number 2. Meanwhile, the Axiom Racing drivers side by side for third down the back straightaway. O'Quinn's lead is not going to last all that long. As here comes Takeda, now here comes Heflin. I think Takeda led that lap. Ooh, this car looks like they were scraping the wall entering the corner there. One car is actually scraping the wall. That is the 60 of Dylan. He is up against the wall. Couldn't quite get off of it. He's lost way too many. Oh, and around goes a 37. And that is going to bring out the caution. What happened to the 37? Didn't look like there was any contact there that caused him to go around. As the field races to the line, who's going to lead the lap? I couldn't quite tell. May have been Stojanovic. We'll have to see. And yeah, it was Stojanovic, according to official timing and scoring. Dobbs second, I think Alana Kiro third. No, Alana Kiro seventh. Who was third across the line? Oh, it was Erica Reinhardt. 3 for Dale. Anyways, as now the field all checks up, trying to figure out just what order they were in and whatnot. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the replay here to see exactly just what in the heck happened to Roberto Crown Jr. So coming off for turn 2. Oh, just makes contact with Dylan, and for some reason that sends him around and not Dylan. Huh. Don't know what exactly happened there, as it looks like we're having the field come down pit road. All right. But not the entire field. Just most of the field. I mean, Theodore Cox now leads this race. That's a bit of a scary thought. And the reason why I say it's a scary thought is I just realized I probably should add some context to that. Theodore Cox won this race 2 seasons ago. So we see McGranger now lining up on the inside. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and wave him by here. You know, I think the field's in turns 3 and 4. No, they're in 1 too. Never mind. So McGranger's going to get the free pass here. I don't know if he'll catch up to the field because of how late I waved him around, but oh well. So when they take the green, it will be lap 31. Cox, Hancock, Hayner, Montoya, and Willard, the top 5. And the green flag is back out. We are back underway at Auto Club. Haven't talked about Hancock at all yet today. He's doing pretty good in that Xfinity number 3 car. Hayner, of course, going to try and immediately take second away from Hancock. Will do so with ease. Now here comes Montoya to the inside of Hancock. And he will take the spot. Hayner to the lead now in number 0. 3 wide for 5th. And yeah, McGranger didn't quite catch up to the field, but he's definitely far from being a lap down. As we are once again 5 wide. Can they keep it off of each other as they head down towards turn 1? I don't think they are going to. And they somehow did. Figures when I'm not focused on something, a wreck happens. But when I am focused on something, expecting a wreck, nothing happens. Looks like they got it settled for the most part. More or less. Kind of. Maybe. Ooh, Hayner just barely slotted in behind Reinhardt there. Meanwhile, Sean English has found its way back up to the front of the field. Amy Walsh finds herself in the top 5 after running out the tail end of the field in the first stint. And now Theodore Keene side by side with Travis Heflin and Sean English for the lead, going the back straightaway. Oh, contact there, and another wreck come down the front straightaway. Merzlik's clip in Walsh involved. As they wreck coming across the line, you see, I believe that was Henson Jr. spinning across the line. The field has to stop because Merzlik's just spinning right in the middle of track. And the 84 just aspects the 37 for no reason. And that was just sudden. Like, I don't even know where to start with that. Like, how did that even happen? Like, did Llamas try sliding in behind the 22 there? Or did the 22 come up? It is very hard to tell here. Maybe we actually go onto the roof cam here. Oh, yeah, no, Llamas came down. Maybe to slide in behind the 22, but just wasn't clear. And then just Walsh, not able to get her car back under control, just clips Merzdyke up there, further up in the field. See Merzdyke spinning right back in front of the field. Ooh, Crago actually, I think, hit him. Could be wrong. Have to take a look at that again. I can't tell if Merzdyke made contact with Max O'Quinn there or not. But if not, oh my goodness gracious, Max O'Quinn got lucky there. Yeah, and Crago did make contact with Merzdyke there, can confirm. It looks like Fedorkin continues to lead as the field... What the heck is going on here? As some drivers coming down pit road. I think the field was still trying to figure out where they were going to be sorted. But obviously didn't and whatnot. Now they're coming down pit road, even though the field is about to lap them. Interesting. Let's see if they are able to get off of pit road in time. And pace speed 70, pit road speed is 55. And just by the skin of his teeth, it looks like Mikey Willard is going to stay on the lead lap. So, and Tyler Blade Runner, first retiree of the race. Oof. As I think Cole Dillon made another pit stop. Field rounds turns 3 and 4 once again. It is going to be Keen, Stojanovic, Kiro, Heflin, Takita, your top 5. Pace car dives in. Green flag back out. Completing lap 39, going on to lap 40 for this restart. And Kiro now trying to get around Stojanovic now down the back straightaway. As once they cross the line, it will be the halfway mark of this race, believe it or not. The field actually kind of spread out now, as we see, I believe that's Henson Jr. coming down pit road? Yes, that is Henson Jr. entering pit road. Unsure if that's a penalty or if he's coming down to actually get legitimate service. We'll find out here in a moment. And it looks like it is genuine service. Yeah, because he still has the right side of his car up. He might have gotten damage or further damage that wasn't able to quite repair under the caution and will unfortunately go a lap down because of it. Keen still leads. Still have Stiljanovic and Heflin battling side by side for second. Now here comes Kiro with a push from Krago. Three wide now for second. Krago with a push from the other Kiro. Now Krago gets in front of Kiro. Trust me, it makes sense when I say it like that. So we see Henson Jr. coming off of pit road in the background there. And now Kiro and Krago side by side for second, as Kiro, Stojanovic, and Kenningberg are side by side for fourth. Great run by Kenningberg today so far, as it is for Echo Evans Ross. Four wide there with 59 trying to make some noise. Surprised there's not been any trouble off the turn 2 yet. Going into turn 1, coming off of turn 4, yes, we've seen plenty of that today. We can't go off of turn 2. I'm surprised there has not been more of that. Looks like Ilana Kiro and Amy Walsh were beating doors off of turn 4 there. Speaking of trouble off of turn 4. Still 4 wide. Further up into the top 5. Kenningberg now side by side with Keen. Keen still leading the lap, but battle for the lead as they go through turns 1 and 2 now for the 45th time today. Now here comes Echo Evans Ross trying to make it a 3-way battle for the lead. Kenningberg has it off of turn number 2. Kita and the 38 side by side. Now here comes Sean English. Strong car for English today, but unfortunately caught up in an earlier wreck. Sent him back as well as being shuffled out of line. Now the 3 wide for the lead. English might lead here with a push from fellow Ford driver Hunter Kiro. I don't think English had that lap. I think that was Kenningberg that led it that time by, as Amy Walsh gets really loose in the middle of the corner, able to get it back into the hang of it. Field started off so spread out after the oh, and Merslake gets turned going into turn 3. He, along with Foxon and Krago, are into the wall. Caution is out once again. Krago still into the wall, not able to get off of it. This is good news for Henson Jr. He's going to get his lap back. And both Dylan and Arnstruff here were racing towards the tail end of the pack. Why are they oh, they aren't being scored as said last. That's right. But tough break for Krago. He was up near the front of the field, as was Merzlak and Foxen. Foxen almost as bad as Krago. Merzlak probably gets the best of it all despite being the one turn because he's ahead of the other two. So it looks like most of the field will be coming down pit road. Let's go ahead and take a look back at what happened there. I don't even know who. Wow, McGranger apparently has the lead. When did that happen? Off of turn 2, apparently. Oh, yep, 5 wide. Going into turn 3, and the 2 is also involved in that. And yep, the 2, the 62, and the 8 were all making contact already, and looks like Vaughn just was bounced off of Krago and got into Merzlak, and Merzlak just gets turned by the 2. Pins Foxen up against the wall there. Krago nowhere to go. Great job by both Alana Kiro and Dylan Maddox to not get involved and further involve more people. Merzlak gets back going and whatnot. As is Fox, and Krago just continues to be pinned up against the wall. He's able to get back going though. As officials will wave the number 5 around here. Since he's not coming down pit road, evidently enough. .29 laps to go when we get the green flag, and Lomas now leads with English, Nomina, Hayner, and Hancock being the top 5 here. Well, looks like somebody further back has an issue. Wasn't quite able to see who that was. Green flag is back underway. And immediately Hunter Kiro trying to get to the inside of the 15 and the 60. He will. I think Cole Dillon has an issue here. Because he restarted up in the top 10, but he's already lost like 10 spots. Yeah, he restarted 6th. And he's going to come across the line in 19th. So, not quite 6th. So, yeah, he's lost a little over 10 spots. Meanwhile, his team owner / teammate is going to take the lead. Coming off turn 2 with a push from Cody Hayner from behind. Very strong run for Hayner. Usually runs in the back, but it looks like this new next-gen car maybe has helped out RTD Motorsports with their development and whatnot. So we now go 4 wide for 3rd place. Will Hayner lead the lap? Nope, but it was close. I think Hayner will get the lead coming off turn 2 here, though. Kind of. But he's not going to hold it for long. Here comes Hayner, and here comes RJ Bishop. Speaking of back markers that have been running better now. RJ Bishop's going to lead the lap as it might have been Maddox that had that issue where he had the pit. But the field is going to rapidly catch Maddox. Now here comes Amy Walsh. She has the lead coming off of turn number 2. Great run for her. Theodore Keene right behind her. Oh, where is the 59 gonna be compared to the rest of the field? As, oh, it was a dead heat across the line there. And it looks like Maddox is staying high. That's going to allow Theodore Keene to solidify his lead as the field comes off of turn number 2. But it's not going to be solidified for long. Here comes Max O'Quinn off of turn number 4 to try and take the lead down the front straightaway. And here comes Harold Granger, who, despite his teammate holding up the... Well, actually, Dylan Maddox is not holding the outside line. Once he was able to get up to a point where he can match the speed of the main pack, he's not falling back outside of the top 5. Well, outside of the top 10, I should say. Theodore Keene just barely holding on to the lead for now, but here comes Granger and Alana Keshiel. I don't know who led that lap. Pack racing at Auto Club, everybody. Exciting AF. Even if it is a bit of a wreck fest, admittedly. Anyways, Keshiel now takes the lead. Merzlak trying to take second. Maybe going for the lead. Here comes Hayner again. William Sparks we haven't talked much about. And now Reinhardt made it 4 wide and is maybe going for the lead with a push from Hero. I think Reinhardt's going to lead the lap. Yeah, Reinhardt led that lap. Now here Takiro's going to take the lead with a push from Mikey Willard, who's going to want to take the lead for himself. He has his teammate and defending champion Cody Lamas right behind him. And Sean English right behind him. Now it's the battle of the Hendrick drivers out front as they are side by side for the lead. I think Lamas is going to lead the lap. Oh yeah, easily. Easily in air quotes, of course. As we are nearing 20 to go, I think English got a little squirrely going into turn 1. They're able to keep it going straight. Max O'Quinn now being pushed by fellow rookie Echo Evans-Ross to take the lead going into turns 3 and 4. They are ever so briefly 5 wide. But they are further back 5 wide. And able to keep it off of each other just enough to get through into turns 1 and 2 relatively cleanly. Man, they are racing like it is the last lap, but it is still 20 to go. As you see, the flames shooting out of both of the tailpipes of the 2 car there. Evans-Ross is leading, but here comes Montoya and Vaughn. I think everybody except for maybe Blade Runner's led a lap. Oh, hard into the wall is Kenningberg. Green flag is still out, and Kenningberg gets back up to speed, but that was a hard impact for him. He loses all momentum and just about every bit of track position he had. And then some. Evans-Ross still leads. Side by side for second is Montoya and Bishop. Make that side by side for third with Quinn, or O'Quinn, I should say. Down the back straightaway, side by side for second. Now it's Heflin and Montoya. You really can't count out anybody in this field except for Maddox because he's a lap down, but just about everybody in this field can probably win the race. I mean, everybody's gotten a little bit of damage here and there from all the wrecks we've had so far. So, I mean, it really is a battle as we see Maddox, Montoya lose quite a bit of spots there. Seflin leads off of the back straightaway. And I think they're catching a lapped car. Yeah, they're catching Stojanovic. Oh, and Max O'Quinn gets turned off of turn number 4. I can't apparently go backwards fast enough. And I think O'Quinn's going to be the only car involved. Barely, but yes. Thankfully, as well. So, what happened here? Oh, they were 6 wide. We have not seen that yet. And just contact, made with contact, and 2 rookies go in the wall. Reinhardt and O'Quinn. And add insult to injury, gets finished off by the 33 of Keene. Well, sorry, I've been feeling a little under the weather, so we get set to go racing here for this, what hopefully will be the final restart. The 33 team's reporting that they are losing oil pressure, possibly due to an oil leak. We will have, I think, 12 laps to go across the line. Maddox doesn't get his lap back because he was technically part of the accident, or at least part of the cause. Heflin leads Bishop and Keshiel to the line for the restart. Maddox trying to get back on the lead lap here. It's both Henson Jr. and the 90 Stojanovic try to also stay up in the mix, so that way they can potentially get their laps back. Bishop and Heflin now clear of Maddox. Will Bishop try to make a move going in turn 3? Not quite, but he's going to try to make a move coming off of turn number 4. And he has Hunter Kiro behind him to help him do it. I think Heflin still led that lap by mere inches. As one driver we see come off pit road, it is Keen. So whatever issue he had, the crew took a look at it and sent him back out. 9 to go at the line, by the way. Hunter Kiro leads the lap. He's got his teammate right behind him, and Amy Walsh. Oh, and Kenningberg's around further back in the pack. And it is 80 of Nomina also involved as well. Forgot to turn off the ticker there, like I have been for the basically majority of the thing. I'm also going backwards as we go here. So, usually we see, 3 or more cars try to go into the space of 1, but this time it's just 2 drivers just on each other's door and for some reason not getting off each other's doors, and they go around. Great job by Henson Jr. to be on the brakes. Same thing with English, and to a lesser degree Ian Wallace as well. That brings out, I think, our 7th caution of the day? 6th, 7th, something like that? Oh, and Harold Granger, once again, leading the race. Late in the going here. Can he win? Can he not? Who knows? All I know is that Dylan Maddox was not involved, so he gets the free pass this time around. Alright, so we'll have even less laps and whatnot. We'll have less than 5 to go when we get the green flag. The green flag. I think I said green flag initially, but it with my headphones it sounded like it said something else. And we'll have 4 laps to go at the line. Granger, Walsh, Kiro, although Kiro does have a tire issue according to his team. Lamas, Bishop, and then Hayner, Willard, Dobbs, Heflin, and Evans Ross, the top 10. Green flag is out. Both Pathfinder cars trying immediately to make a move to the inside, going into turns 1 and 2. Kiro with a push from Bishop going for the lead. And here comes Mikey Willard as well. 3 laps to go across the line. Can RJ Bishop get his 2nd career win, I believe it would be? His first, of course, coming in the 2019 Daytona 500, if I recall correctly. It'd be huge if he could. His team's won here before. Here comes Heflin now to the inside to make it 3 wide for the lead. 4 wide for 5th. Kiro with the advantage going into turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway for the penultimate time. A lap and a half to go. Heflin versus Kiro. Into turns 3 and 4 they go. Ooh, and there's a mad dash from the 43 and the 23 as they now come to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Heflin leads. It is anybody's race. Through 1 and 2 for the final time today. Now Lana Kestel leads. Sparks and Willard there as well. Here comes Willard to the inside. Stojanovic's a lap down. Remember that. Side by side. Willard with the advantage as they come across the line. And it's going to be too close to call. Ignore what the ticker says. Ticker's like a lap behind. Who was it at the line? Mikey Willard is the winner of the second race of the NSCA Fastenal Cup Series season. By the slimmest of margins. 11 one-thousandths of a second. Lana Kestel second. Lana Kiro third. William Sparks fourth. Heflin, Crown Jr., Evans Ross, Kiro, O'Quinn, Walsh the top 10. Well, it was a interesting wreck-filled race, but it was an exciting finish there at the end. Of course, Daytona 500 winner Granger finishes 14th, so interesting to see how the points will shake out. Of course, those will be down in the description below, as will be the full race results, even though, they'll also be in the video, because why not? Blade Runner, the only driver to DNF this race. Anyways, the next race, Texas Motor Speedway for the Echo Park Automotive 500. Anyways, that's going to be coming up here in a little bit. I do apologize for the delay between the Daytona 500 and the Auto Club 400, but had an impromptu trip up to South Dakota due to a family matter that needed to be taken care of. So, but it should be a much shorter time in between me doing Auto Club and Texas. So, until then, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys at the next race. So long, everybody.